affirmative or negative. That's why I sent them to both camps to make arguments, because now you're going to use one of your notes. Judges, I need you to turn to a blank section of your paper, and I would like you to set up your debating situation like this. Make a little kind of cross there, write A over here, and write N over here. Now, when you hear a new argument that a debater makes, I want you to write it down over here. Say, if they say stress, write down stress. If they write down revision, write that down there. And when the other side attacks the other one and they have good evidence, cross it out. Make sure. If they don't address the other side, and I know they're going to do that, I want you to circle it, because that's how we're going to score the argument. Okay, so now all of you, even though you over here, we are homework and no homework, what I would like you to do is clear your minds of your biases. And now you're impartial judges, just judging on how well they debate. That's the only thing. Now, I'm going to let one of your sides decide which side is going to be affirmative and negative, and I'll have you do that. I'm thinking of a number in my head between 1 and 100. Whoever gets closer gets to pick if they're affirmative or negative. The affirmative argument is no homework. Negative is that no homework is bad. So what's the number?
60.
What's the?
44.
44? And the number was?
3. So we're closer.
So you're closer? So do you want to be affirmative or negative? Affirmative is no homework. Okay, so you're negative, so you're going to say that no homework is bad. You guys are going to be the affirmative. You're going to speak first. Bad. Now, what your job right now is you decide who's going to be the first speaker, who's the second speaker. Because you're only going to speak once. So who's the first speaker and who's the second speaker. And normally, judges, I won't stop them, but this particular time I will stop them just to make sure you're taking the notes right.
So no homework is affirmative.
So no homework is affirmative, and negative is homework is good. Okay, are you ready?
You think no homework is good?
You think no homework is good. You're affirmative for a negative proposition.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right. Yes.
That's okay.
They are affirmative, and they're saying that we should get rid of homework. All right. So our first affirmative speaker, and do you guys want 30 seconds or 45? I'll let you have either one. Are you comfortable with 45? You want to go with 45? Okay, you can do that. All right, remember to address your judges, speak clearly, be polite, which I don't think you have a problem doing. Very lovely. Okay, on your mark, get set, and so write down his arguments when you hear them for the affirmative column.
Okay. Our points to prove that homework is not a very good part of the school curriculum is that, one, homework creates a lot of stress for the students, especially when there's a lot of homework. Students sometimes can't cope with the amount. Second, homework takes away time that would be better spent developing themselves both socially and physically by talking to other people and exercising. And three, the stress and the lack of time caused by homework create an environment that is not very suitable for the student to relax properly. And also because the amount of homework is fixed for all students, it may be
15 seconds.
Not effective for the more better students, while it might be too much for the less developed students.
Okay, good. Judges, how many arguments did you write down for the affirmative there? You had 4? You had 4? 5? Okay, let's talk about those arguments. What were the arguments you wrote down for affirmative? Now, the negative is taking notes on what you said because they need to attack it later on. Later on, not the first affirmative. So what are the 4 arguments we wrote down here? One was cause of stress. What was another one? Not fair. Not fair. What else? Physical and social. And what was the final argument?
Bad environment time to create an environment not to.
Okay, bad environment. Not relaxing. Okay. Should judges, is stress and not relaxing the same argument?
Yes.
So it was that the environment is
Okay. Okay. So you think that's a different argument than stress?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, you said
The last one, all homework is fixed for all students.
Yeah,
It's not
that was the argument.
that was
Okay. Wasn't that the not fair argument?
Yeah, that was
Okay. Good. Okay.
Beating that.
More. Okay. Good. Let's have our first negative speaker.
Okay.
All right. Tell me when you're ready, and then I'll say go. Ready?
Yeah, right.
Go.
We negatives said that homework is good because it improves your weak areas. Because you might not understand it in class, but after school, because your teacher's there in class to help you try to understand it, but in school, but at your house, you might not understand it because you forget and stuff, so at your house, okay.
15 seconds.
It helps your responsibility. If in life you need responsibility, because sometimes when in your future you might have a job where you have to bring your assignment in, and homework helps you bring your homework in time, because sometimes there's consequences when you don't have your homework.
Okay. Good.
And homework makes you practice for your tests. It makes you understand more. And
Okay.
it helps.
Thank you. That's your time. Thank you. I know you didn't have enough time to put your. You guys are doing fantastic for a first grader. So judges, how many arguments can you get down from the negative side?
What are they?
I got the first argument I heard was the learning on your own. And then I got distracted. I missed the second argument. Judges, who can tell me what the second argument was? Okay, responsibility.
It helps understanding, right? Right? It helps with understanding.
Okay, while they're coming up with these arguments, you guys need to kind of cross-examination questions. What questions are you going to ask the other side? You can come up with that right now.